Hi everyone. Welcome to live stream by Optionables. I hope the audio is clear and it is audible. So as we discussed yesterday, we'll be going live and taking the trade around 10 o'clock. So we had discussed two systems, one in Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. So that is at the money straddle with stop loss. So we will add both of them in the basket and punch the orders together because that makes it easier. So right now, Bank Nifty is trading around 38,660. So we'll have to wait a couple of seconds whether to choose 600 or 700 based on where exactly Bank Nifty is trading in maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And not just that, Nifty also we will have to keep an eye on as to whether to go for 17,550. Yeah, 17,550 would be the ideal one. So Nifty, I will just add it here. So this is the same system what we had discussed yesterday. So I'm not making any changes. So I'll be going 2000 quantity in Nifty as well as 1000 quantity in Bank Nifty. So 17500 CE 2000, 17500 P 2000, all are intraday, and I'm placing the orders with market protection. So this is the same system what we had discussed yesterday, and I haven't made any changes to the same. And Bank Nifty, most probably it should be, if I'm not wrong, 38 700. But if there's a huge up move or down move in the next few minutes, then we can go to 38 800 or 600 accordingly. So for those who are joining us live now and not really aware of what's going on, so we had discussed the system yesterday. So if you look at yesterday's video by Optionables, so we had we had discussed the system, and we are following the same system itself. So that is the 10 o'clock entry system with a fixed stop loss. And meanwhile, I also hope that all of you are having a great day. And I would also like to know what kind of trades you guys are taking. So it more or less looks like it is going to be 38 700 itself. So I'll just add 38 700 P 1000 quantity as well as C 1000 quantity. So both have been added here, and I have also added Nifty 2000 quantity, and I'm going to place the basket right now. Okay, so there was a small mistake which happened, and that is we actually couldn't clear this with the market protection. So there was a slight slippage but that's okay. It hasn't hurt us much. That is one good thing. So now what we are going to do is just keep a stop loss as what we had discussed yesterday. So the stop loss is going to be 40% of the total premium what we have shorted it for. Okay. So let me just open Kite on one more tab, and I will also show why exactly I'm opening Kite, because I don't know what is the opening price of Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. So that's the reason I will need to see what exactly is the opening price of options, and based on that I will have to keep a stop loss. So here we have got Nifty 17,500. Okay, here again I have made a small mistake. We had to go for 17,550. I have gone for 17,500. That's fine. I'll just keep a stop loss on the same 17,500 CPE. So the opening price at 10 o'clock is 249.3. So all we have to do is do 249.3 plus 40%. So I have made a mistake here. So this is going to be 349.2. So we'll quickly place a stop loss for CE at 349.2. So the mistake what I have done here is instead of going to 17,550, I have by mistake gone for 17,500 CEP. So that is a small mistake which I have done. So I only wish this particular mistake doesn't cost us a lot. So right now our MTM is going to negative of around 9k, but we have a proper plan in mind what exactly to do when. So I think that shouldn't be a problem at all. And now we have to keep stop loss for Bank Nifty, which we'll be quickly doing right now. So Bank Nifty 10 o'clock opening price of PE is 732. So 732 is the opening price. So that is going to be 1025, and this is for PE. So next we have to just keep for CE, and we'll be done with the trade. So CE we are going to keep a stop loss at 711 plus 40%, which is 995. So we'll just keep for CE. 995 and 997. Okay, the stop losses have been kept for everything, and what we have done right now is case if required, we can end up changing that, but I right now I don't feel there is a need to do that because the entry is done. And the stream is happening in HD quality, guys. You just have to change it in your computer screens and you will be getting. So right now, I'll just explain the basics of the trade, what we have done. So nothing much, to be honest. We have just entered 38,700 CEP as well as a short straddle at 38,700 and a short straddle at 17,500. So apart from that, we haven't taken any trade. So right now, Nifty trade is going pretty bad, whereas Bank Nifty's trade is going quite well. So that is because Nifty, both the premiums have actually gone up. So both the C side premium as well as P side premium has gone up. But we can see that Bank Nifty, there is a slight crash in the premium. So we have already discussed what system we are going to deploy today. The system is pretty simple, a short straddle plus a 40% stop loss. So that's the reason we won't be doing anything much till the budget is done. After that also, I don't think we'll be doing any kind of adjustments also. So I'll keep the screen as it is. So we'll be joining once the budget speed starts and we'll just review what is happening to the position, and post which, again based on how the market is moving, we will also end up taking certain trades. So right now Nifty trade is going quite bad because you can see that this particular leg has already gained close to 20 points, whereas this has just lost close to not even 1 point. So this as a whole is pretty bad, but this is going quite well. So in case if there is a trending move also, it shouldn't be a cause of concern because we have the stop loss in place. Even if the market starts trending one side, it is okay. One side stop loss will get triggered and the other side we can end up making some profits. So that's the reason I have just left it as it is. So let's hope for the best and see what exactly will happen. I will catch you once the budget speed starts around 11 o'clock. Till then, my computer screen will be as it is and you can also keep following the position. And before you take any positions, I would also recommend you to consult your financial advisor once and later itself end up taking the positions. And yeah, so like a few people in the comment section are right. So I actually had to go for 17,550. By mistake, I have entered 17,500. So that's a mistake which I have done. Maybe I can correct it right now before it's too late. So the only dilemma what I have now is whether to make the change in the position right now or not. So the main reason is because there's imbalance in the premium and that could hurt us. Let me just look at what are the premiums for 17,750. So I will just check that quickly. So to be honest, this would make more sense to have 17,550. But I think we are quite late now and this call option has already shot up quite a lot. So we are right now having a loss of close to 50,000. And again, the second entry is going to be at 11 o'clock. So that is quite fine. So we will just hold the position because we are just leaving it to the system. So we are not taking any discretionary trade on our own. So we are leaving everything to the system. So in case if the market starts to shoot up, one side stop loss is going to get triggered, and other side we are going to get some profits. So I'll just leave it as it is, guys. So I'll join you again by 10:55, 11 o'clock, where we take the second entry, and we are going to stop it there right now. So after that, it's just about whatever happens to the market. The moment we hit a loss of 4 lakh, that is 4L, we are going to cut all the positions. So we are not going to hold any sort of positions, because that is what we had discussed yesterday also. The moment we hit a total loss of 4 lakh, so we had discussed for one lot, which is going to be around 10,000, but for 40 lots, it's going to be around 4 lakh. So that point, we are going to stop all the trades and call it a day. So till then, I'll just leave the position as it is, and you can join me back again around 10:45 for a live discussion. So till then, we are not going to do anything with the positions as such. And 11 o'clock, we are going to have a fresh entry. And post budget, we just have to wait for the VIX to decay. And then there's one last request. If you guys are liking this current stream, then don't forget to hit the like button, share this video, as well as subscribe to Optionables. And yeah, so right now, as I told, Nifty trade is going quite bad. Bank Nifty, we don't really have a loss, but Nifty trade, we have a quite huge loss. So somewhere close to 45,000 from Nifty alone. So everybody who is joining now, so the thing is, we have taken a small trade and we are just waiting till 11 o'clock to happen. So we'll take one more trade. And I have discussed in yesterday's trade video as to what exactly we will be doing today. And we have just stuck to the plan and not done anything different. So all we are going to do is take a Nifty short straddle as well as Bank Nifty short straddle at 10 a.m. as well as 11 a.m. So it is a pretty simple system based trade, nothing much to complicate, and place a 40% stop loss. So right now we have taken the 10 a.m. entry, and by 10:55 we will also get ready for the 11 a.m. entry. And after that we are just going to leave it. Doesn't really matter what exactly happens to Nifty or Bank Nifty, because it is a system based trade. So we'll have a fixed stop loss and we'll just leave it to the market to see what exactly will happen. Hi everyone, welcome back, and thank you so much for joining Optionables live stream. So right now the trade has gone pretty well. So I didn't expect so much DK to come so quickly, to be honest. So it's going pretty well, and at 11 o'clock we'll be doing one more entry. So I already shared one link in the live chat section, and in that I have already discussed the trade ideas as to what exactly we will be doing today. And I also hope the audio is quite clear. Can somebody confirm that in the comment section? That's great. So the idea here, what we are doing is pretty simple. We are just creating a short straddle and placing a stop loss. And that is at 10 o'clock we have created a short straddle. At 11 a.m. we'll create one more short straddle and place a 40% stop loss. So after that, we are not going to do much. Wherever the market goes, it's up to the market. If we get some good profits, we can just consider booking the profits. If we go to a loss of 4 lakh, so that is something which we are extremely specific about. That is risk management. Once we go to a loss of 4 lakh, the position will be cut no matter what. So it really doesn't matter whether we are making a profit or a loss. So as soon as we hit 4 lakh loss, we are going to cut the position. So that is the idea. And we have to again take one more trade at 11 a.m. It will again be a simple short straddle, and we are going to place a 40% stop loss on each side. So we don't have any specific target in mind, to be honest. But if we get some good profit, say around 2.5, 3 lakh, I would definitely consider booking that. So apart from that, we don't right now we don't have any specific target in mind. Okay, guys, I will just start creating the short straddle in the basket. And there is one more thing which I have missed out here. Like if you guys can see, the orders are in intraday, but what I have ended up doing is place the stop loss in regular. So I will just have to change that. I will just make a note of the stop loss and quickly keep the stop loss again in intraday, because otherwise the stop loss will get triggered and again we will have to convert the position. So it's quite complicated. Instead of that, we'll just put the stop loss back again. So here we have 17500 CE at 349. I will just cancel these two and place the stop loss again. 17500 CE at 349. So then here we have 995 is where we have 38,700. I'll just place that again. So this is 290. I'll just quickly place that. Okay guys, so stop loss has been placed for everything. I'm so sorry for the delay. And yeah, so now we just have to set up for our new entry. I'll just quickly do that. Last time I had made a mistake of entering 17,500 instead of 17,550. So this time we will not do the same. I will enter 17,600 because two times I had to enter 17,550 as well as 17,550. But first time by mistake I ended up entering 17,500. So just to rectify the same, we can enter 17,600 this time. But in case if Nifty is going to fall little more, then we can enter 17,550 itself. That will more or less solve the entire issue what we have. So I will quickly create a short straddle at 17,550 first. So CE short. So again here we'll be going 2000 quantity itself. Whatever we went initially, the same quantity we will maintain. We will not change that. So we are slicing this and placing, and same over here. So just reconfirming once more so we don't miss that. It's 550, 550. And next Bank Nifty, we are going to go 1000 more quantity. Okay, there is a huge jump suddenly, guys. So we'll just go with 600 itself because last time I have made a mistake of going with 500, and I hope it's I hope this mistake is not confusing you a lot because initially I will just explain for whoever is joining new. Initially, instead of going 550, by mistake we ended up going 500. So there we went 50 points lesser. So that's the reason now I'm going 50 points higher just to compensate for the mistake which we did previously. So this is going to be 600 C as well as 600 P. So this will more or less compensate whatever mistake we have done in the beginning. And after this, we are going to place for Bank Nifty as well. So all of this is being placed in intraday. So Bank Nifty will be 38,700 itself. So there is no change in Bank Nifty. 38,700. So 1000 quantity. Intraday CE short. Intraday PE short. So all the strikes have been added. I'll just recheck once more. 38,700 and 600. So everything looks good here. And I will just place the order since it is 11 and the budget is about to start. 1 second. There's one order which might not have been cleared. Yeah, now everything is cleared. Right. So we have properly 2000 quantity in all the strikes. We just have to place the stop loss. So that is the only thing we are left with. After that, we are not going to do anything much. Let's quickly calculate stop loss. So I'll come here. 11 o'clock opening price is 686.95. That is 687 plus 40%, 961. So for CE, we are just placing a simple 40% stop loss. For CE, 1000 quantity, we are going to place a stop loss at 962 rupees. 962, and here we are going to place a stop loss at 964. So intraday, we placed a stop loss for C. Now again we have to place for P. So let's quickly calculate the P stop loss. So 11 o'clock opening price is 696. 697 plus 40%. 975 is going to be the stop loss price for PE. So we'll just quickly place that as well. 975 and 977. So next we just have to place for Nifty, that is 17,600. I'll just add C as well as P. So 600 CE price is going to be 204 plus 40%. That is 285.6. 600 CE is 286, 288. And finally, we have one last stop loss to be kept. Guys, you can just increase the quality because the streaming is happening in HD, full HD. So I'm pretty sure if you increase the quality of the playback, you will be getting full HD quality itself. So the screen will be quite clear and even the audio will become quite clear. So the opening price of 600p is 244. We can see that right over here. So we are just placing 40% stop loss on each leg. So that will be 341.6. So we'll just place that quickly. So 342 as well as 344. I'll just change to intraday. Okay, so now the stop losses have been kept for everything. So we have properly placed the stop losses for both 10 o'clock entry as well as the 11 o'clock entry. And all we have to do now is wait for the market to move however it wants. We don't know how exactly the market is going to move. So we are pretty clear with few things. So there are high chances that we will go for a loss, and the loss can also get extended. The thing is, we are going to stop the moment we hit a loss of 4 lakh. So whenever we hit 4 lakh loss, we are going to cut all the positions. So one more thing what we have to note here is the moment one stop loss is triggered, the other stop loss is being, so we will be changing the other stop loss to cost. So that is one more important thing what we have to remember. So we can see that the budget started and the market spiked up, and immediately all the profits what we have made went for a toss. But that's okay. That's how we expect the movement to be on a budget day. So this is quite as expected itself. So what will really happen is post the speech, there will be huge crash in IV, which will bring down the option price or option premiums. So this is what we are. So this is what we are actually expecting, and we just have to wait. So the moment we hit a loss of 4 lakh, everything or all the positions what we have is going to be cut. So this is the idea for today. We won't be doing anything much after this. And meanwhile, guys, if you're liking this stream, then please do hit the like button as well as subscribe to Optionables. So the idea for this trade has been discussed in yesterday's video. So just to make it more clear, you can actually go and check the yesterday's video also. And also do consider hitting the like button if you're liking the live stream. So now we can all just go and see the budget because we have placed the stop losses, we have taken the entry, and everything is set. It's either we are, and since it's a system based trade, we are not going to do much adjustments. The only advantage of having a system based trade is that you won't be emotionally involved. So I won't take irrational decisions of simply adjusting the position just because the market shot up. So such things won't happen if you use a proper system, and that's what we are doing right now. So all we have to do now is wait for the market to move however it wants. If it is going to hit the stop loss, then we are going to wish the trend continues. If the trend reverses, we are going to go to a loss. So it's important for us to book a certain loss and come out of the position. So the moment we hit a negative 4 lakh, all the position will be cut. So this is the idea what we have today, and let's see how exactly it will go. And I also hope that you guys are liking the live stream, and if so, please do hit the like button and also share this with your friends. So I will be joining you maybe in another 1 hour or so. As soon as the budget speech is over, I will join you back again to the live trade, and we'll be having a live interaction. Now all of us will go and watch what exactly is happening to the budget. I'm pretty sure it will be a great one. So thank you so much for joining the live stream, and I hope that all of you are having a great time. Thank you so much. Hi guys, welcome back. I hope the audio is clear. Can anybody confirm that? Hi guys, welcome back. I hope the yeah. So the thing is, it was quite unfortunate for us because the stop loss got triggered on both the sides. Both C as well as P hit the stop loss for our 11 o'clock entry. So first the P hit the stop loss, then we got the stop loss down to cost for the CE leg, and even the CE leg also triggered the stop loss. So overall, it was pretty unfortunate that we almost lost close to 300 points on PE alone, and we lost close to 3 lakh. So otherwise, it would be somewhere around 4 to 4.5 lakh profit as of now. So the idea is like I will just wait for some more time. The moment we start to fall, let's say the market consolidates here, then it is quite good. So we'll get quite good decay. In case if the market doesn't consolidate and starts trending, I will first come out of this bank nifty trade. So after I come out of this bank nifty trade, I'll just keep nifty trade for some more time, and maybe as we reach 2 lakh, I'll just exit all the trade. So that is the idea I have right now. So let's say the moment we cross around 820, I will just exit the bank nifty trade and I will just hold on to the nifty trade. If we see some good decay, we'll be doing quite well. So the main issue actually came with the stop loss being triggered both on call leg as well as put leg. Otherwise, in spite of that, where we lost close to 3 lakh just by the stop loss being triggered, we still able to make around 1.5 lakh. That means you can imagine the amount of decay that we have seen. So we have quite easily seen over 150 points decay in bank nifty alone. So it's really amazing. But the sad thing is we couldn't make the full use of this decay. Nifty has given us quite well. You can see that we have already crossed around 1 lakh. It's much more than 1 lakh, around 2 lakh with Nifty alone, and this trade is still giving us loss. Maybe 2.5 lakhs should be good enough to exit it. This number would have been way higher if the stop loss weren't triggered on both the end. So this was the simple system trade which we had discussed yesterday. I'm not doing anything different. Whatever we had discussed yesterday, I'm just like continuing to do the same. And if you had seen the video yesterday, it would be more or less the same thing what we have done today. And meanwhile, I am also assuming that you guys are liking this live trade. If so, then please do hit the like button, share this video, as well as subscribe to Optionables, and do let me know your views in the comment section, in the live chat section, of how exactly it is going. And the broker option below. So why I am telling this is, in case if you open an account using that link, you will be getting 100 free orders. That means 2000 rupees worth free brokerage is what you will be receiving if you open an account using that link. So as we all expected, you can look at the India VIX right on top. There is a huge dip in India VIX, and our profits have just rocketed thanks to that huge dip. So we lost close to 3 lakh just because the stop loss got triggered on both the sides, which was extremely unfortunate. Something which we didn't expect to happen, but it happened. The other good part is, since we had split our entry, so as you saw that we didn't take all the entries together, right? So we split our entries. We took little at 10 o'clock, little at 11 o'clock. We split in Nifty, we split in Bank Nifty. So in spite of one trade going completely against us, we are still able to do well just because of one reason, because we were pretty well diversified and there was a huge dip in IV. So as I speak, we have already made 3 lakh. So maybe as we approach little, I will just exit everything and call it a day, because from this point I don't want to end up losing again and just again trying to manage the positions from here. So as we approach as we have already approached 3, maybe it's a good time to book. I'm just hoping if any DK comes, it would be even better. But I will just start exiting 50% of the quantity right here, because after this, if the market trends, we'll simply lose on profits what we have made right now. So I have exited 50%. Oh, I have to cancel the stop loss first. Or maybe I will just end up exiting everything. We are at a quite good level. So I will just cancel all my stop losses and come out of this position 50% first. And as we further move into the trade, I will come out of the other 50% also. So 50% profit has been booked. I will book a little more. We are seeing further decay happening. Just with remaining 50% of the quantity, you can see that we already reached around 3.5 lakh. So which is again very good. Like in the yesterday's video, we had already discussed certain ideas where we had told that like how the market moved on the previous budget. So we saw a huge movement in Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, close to 4% move in Nifty and 8% move in Bank Nifty. So that is one-off situation, and you can't expect such kind of move always. This time we got it. Last time we got it, which is amazing, but every time that won't be the case. And whoever had done long strangle would have got hit very badly today, long straddle or long strangle, because there's intense decay happening across all the strike prices. And I have already discussed the exit plan also. The moment we hit around lesser than 3 lakh, I will exit, or maybe if we reach around 4 lakh, I will exit. So the very unfortunate thing what happened to us is this got exited at 977. So you can imagine 977 is around 350 points higher, and this got exited at 670, which is 200 points higher. Both put together, we have just lost out on 5 lakh if we combine both of them, which is very, very sad because I will tell you why I am telling this is sad, because the P, when it triggered the stop loss, you can see that P triggered the stop loss right over here. The high is not recorded on the candle. You can see the high, it shows as 952, but stop loss actually got triggered at 977. So that's why I'm calling it unfortunate, because it's not even being recorded on the candle chart. Guys, we are seeing amazing decay happening again. Like just with 50% of the quantity, we have come all the way from 3,20,000 to 3,70,000. if this continues, maybe if we go to 4 lakh 50,000, I can't expect anything more than that. That is quite an amazing decay. And you can see that this bank nifty position was in such a loss making one, and we had 1.5 lakh loss from this bank nifty position alone, and this has turned to a positive of 40,000. You can just imagine the quantum of decay which is happening in all the strikes. And also like right now around 1.3k people are watching, and we have around 700 likes on our video. So if you are liking the content of what you're watching right now, the live trade, then please do hit the like button. Take out just 2 seconds to just hit the like button. And while we are talking, the decay further continues to happen, and we are already at 4 lakh profit with half the position. So if we had full positions, this would already be at 5 lakh by now. So we are just continuing to hold because we have the plan set. So the moment it falls below 3,50,000 now, I'm just going to exit the trade. So we are just trialing the stop loss slowly one by one. So the moment, quite some time back, I told that the moment we fall below 3 lakh, I'm going to exit. Now we have reached 4 lakh. So the moment we reach below 3,50,000, I'm going to exit the trade. Just holding 50% of the quantity, and with that itself, we are making so much of profit just due to decay. And you can see VIX is now down by 10%, and this is like there is no skill in this. It's just because of the market decay which is happening, and like all the credit goes to the market because it's just consolidating. It's not even moving anywhere. It's just where it is and consolidating really well. So it all credit goes to market, definitely. Last budget we saw some huge volatility and huge movement, and this budget there has been absolutely no movement in spite of a huge in spite of a huge opportunity cost, I would like to say, where we lost somewhere close to quite easily. We lost somewhere close to around 5.5 lakh now. In spite of that, it's going quite well, which is a really amazing thing, to be honest. So the decay still continues to happen, and Nifty is coming to the right position where we exactly want it. 550 is our like exact center point, and it is coming towards that. And yeah, so again, guys, like we didn't do anything much. It was again a simple system. Why we suggested system on okay, now since we have reached 4,40,000, the moment we fall below 4 lakh, I'm going to exit all the trade. So I'm just waiting. So as long as the profit runs, we'll let it run. So we are going to trial it every 50,000 we go up. We are just going to trial the stop loss. And again, the moment we cross fall below 4 lakh, I'm just going to exit everything. So look, since we are falling below 4 lakh, I'm just going to exit all the positions right now. So it's fine, even though we see some decay later on. Doesn't matter, but we have made whatever was like whatever we had planned to make, so which is quite good. So I'll just exit everything at 4 lakh profit. So everything is exited exactly at 4 lakh, and we are out of all the trades. Only issue is not an issue. It's again like right now I have a regret because Bank Nifty actually moved nowhere, and even the stop loss what got triggered also actually didn't even get recorded on the chart. So which is something very unfortunate. So yeah, but still we had a nice day because we had diversified the trades. We had in Bank Nifty, as well as we had different entries. So all of them together worked out quite well. So that's for today's live trade, and I don't think I'll be taking any more trade today. So I'll just close it for today, and maybe tomorrow I will slowly think and enter some positions if required and see how exactly it will go. So let me just see if there are any pending orders. I cancelled everything, so that is quite good. So all the orders are cancelled, and I am also done for today's trade. So, and meanwhile, if you guys have liked today's live stream as well as yesterday's video, do consider hitting the like button as well as subscribing to Optionables. And I really hope that all of you had a great time joining this live stream. And also do let us know your reviews as well, because that will be, so we would be quite interested to know that also. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be catching you soon again, maybe in the next live session.